now then the grid for race number 60. The final race of Kartmasters 2021. Reggie Dewey and Harry Platten on row 1. Gus Lawrence and Thomas Turner on row 2.
Row number 3, Louis Westover, Caleb Marshall, Thomas Fleming, the PF plate, wanting to win here with Oliver Greetham alongside on row 4.
Row number 5, Cole Kilner for McBarrett Racing and Caden McQueen. Row 6, Matthew Higgins and Teddy Pritchard Williams once again. Big hello to his sister Molly watching at home.
Alessandro Serenetti, Archie Tillett on row 7 with Matthew Hudson and Brad Pennell on row 9.
Row 9 is Daryl DeLeon and Sam Heading. Then it's row 10, Casper Scusa and Lucas Ellingham.
Marcus Littlewood, Lewis Gilbert on row 11 with Ben Watson and Derek Morgan rounding out row number 12.
Del Boy on an MS cart, not his trusty Gillard. Then it's Louis Johnson Cool and Charlie Cole, Jack Dex himself and Adam Fitzgerald.
Matthew Hogarth on row 15 with Paddy Walsh, the 74 Privateer on row 15. Tyler Reid and Oren England, the 72, just behind on row 16.
Oscar Joyce, Piers Pryor and Charlie Lamb round out the field. 60 races, or 59 races in the books. 1 to go. Mr. Excitement, Sudbury's Reggie Dewey will bring them to the line.
Is it going to be a clean start first time for Senior X30? Yes, it is. Green flag out. Away they go into turn 1. Good start there. Caden McQueen is in that mid-pack there. Gets that job done there nicely as they go up the hill now through the banking. Good start all the way through the field. Can they all get over the bridge cleanly? That's the main question. Yes, they can.
Good start. That is what Reggie Dewey needed. It's also what Harry Platten wanted. Harry Platten converted that outside starting position into P2, but Gus Lawrence is the one having to defend from P3. He's got the 2 Dan Holland Racing carts of Fleming and Louis Westover chasing him down. Oh, and behind, oh, that's Tyler Reid out of the race. The driver from Weedon, Tyler Reid, is going slowly. Also the number 161 cart and yet the number 161 cart Louis Johnson Cool slowing down, so we're down 2 carts already.
That is a big shame. It's an exhaust that's come off for
Reid's
yes. Cart.
I would imagine with the help of someone else's nose cone.
Potentially.
So, 1 lap in the books. Dewey leads Platten, and then a gap to Lawrence in 3rd, and then a trio of Dan Holland carts. Westover 4th, Fleming 5th, Marshall 6th, and then it's Thomas Turner.
Fleming's just gone down the inside of Westover, has moved up now into P4 as they go through, and it looks like Caden Marshall has also made that move done as well.
Well, out of hairpin number 2 we go. There goes Thomas Turner up the inside of Louis Westover, and also the number 6 cart of Caden McQueen trying to get involved as well. That's Caden McQueen maybe moving up to P7. Did he? Yes, he did. Thomas Turner there. Then it's the number 26, Cole Kilner for the McBarrett Racing team in the top 10, running in 9th position. Matthew Higgins, the Welshman who's done 2 classes this weekend, runs in 10th in cart number 75 out of Ellingham, Serenetti, Archie Tillett, Pennell, Hudson, and then DeLeon, Heading, Scusa, Gilbert down in 19th place, and Marcus Littlewood.
Good start then from these driver. Warning flag going out to Piers Pryor. But fastest lap of the race goes to Gus Lawrence in 3rd place, the PF International karting driver.
And he has closed that gap, and we've got our first lead change. Harry Platten to the inside of Reggie Dewey to take over top spot. Lawrence has closed it. It's now a 3-way dance to front of the field. Now these 3 have got to try and maybe work together, because the Dan Holland Racing drivers are beginning to gang up behind, and they will work together to head towards the front. Thomas Turner also in the mix.
Fleming leading that pack, the PF plate in 4th place as they start to close in. The gap is about a second between the 2 groups. Top 3 at the moment breaking away, but as they start squabbling, that will change. But as they go across the line, Platten now leads from Dewey and Lawrence. Fleming still there in 4th. What's the gap? It has closed down a bit now, but there is the 55.
Teddy Pritchard Williams, my honorary Welshman.
That's a shame there.
Gets going, but he's right down in the back of the pack is the privateer driver from Little Limber.
Yep, indeed. There's another lead change there as Gus Lawrence goes down the inside of Platten, and Dewey moves up into the lead now as they go through, and that is allowing the trio, well, of Fleming, Marshall and Thomas Turner to close in on these three. Like Thomas Turner, we're talking to, or Chris was talking to him there, said he didn't have the best week. He came out of his kart in one of the heats after an overtake, a failed overtake at turn one. He's battered, he's bruised, but he's back here in the final and he's fighting for that win.
Battered, bruised, but unbridled as he heads towards the front. He's in sixth position. The first, he's behind the two Dan Holland karts in that green and white Strawberry Racing Tony kart machine. But it's Gus Lawrence who leads. But how much longer? Harry Platten looks at the inside. That costs Harry Platten a little bit of momentum. Dewey capitalises to move back into P2 as they cross the bridge. And these six are now beginning to edge away from the 7th and 8th place battle, which is Caden McQueen in the number 6 and Louis Westover in the number 232. Jack Dex, Jack Dex, team boss, gets a warning flag after all the time he sits there and tells the driver, now no contact, no contact. He goes out there and fires him. So, well done, well done.
When I came up after lunch before the finals, he was outside waiting to go into the scrutineers.
Oh.
Well, the scrutineers stewards, I should say.
Oh, well, at least he's trying.
He's pushing it. You're not crashing, you're not trying out.
Well, something like that. Now, Lawrence, Dewey and Platten out of this event. So Mark Litchfield won this event the first time it was held back in 2014. Ben Barnacote won it in 2015. Then it was none other than 2017 World Karting Champion Danny Curl won it in 2016. Then Barnacote won it again in 17, 18 and 19. And Oliver Hodgson won it a year ago.
Now, when was the last time a privateer won a GP plate?
Oh, I'm going to have to 9 minutes and 39 seconds to think about it. I cannot remember, if I am honest. It's been a long time. Somebody can help me on the live chat. I will think about it.
There we go. Let's hope someone out there is cleverer than us to put together, which is not actually that difficult to do. 9 minutes to go, plus 1 lap here at the front of the pack. Lawrence leading comfortably from Dewey. Support on the track. Why doesn't Dewey pull off one of his around the outside special moves? Well, I expect to see one, I suspect, but maybe not so soon into the race.
Theo McCurris, 2018 Cadet Honda. I thank you.
There we go.
Last privateer winner. And Karting Mania, I beat you to it. Anthony, I hadn't looked at the screen.
Yeah.
Theo McCurris, 2018 Cadet Honda. There we go. Karting Mania, well done.
There we go. Yeah, more comments coming in confirming that. So it's been 3 years then since a privateer has won a GP plate. Can Reggie do it, the 66 plate, this time around? Let's find out.
We're going to find out in about 8.5 minutes plus 1 lap's time. And Craig Evans, Tom Faulkner also remembering Theo's win there at through the Mike Wilson complex. Lawrence, Dewey. And again, this is now the part of the race where the drivers are just settling into a rhythm. They're trying to work together. But the PF plate of Fleming has not given up yet. He's pulled away a little bit from Thomas Turner in 5th and Caleb Marshall in 6th. Westover runs 7th. McQueen is 8th. Lucas Ellingham is 9th. Kilner 10th. Then it's Pennell, Serenetti, Tillett, Higgins, De Leon, Scusa, Dex, Heading, Morgan, Hudson, Littlewood. For the back of the grid, Charlie Lamb, 22nd. And behind them, it's Gilbert, Cole, England, Pryor, Hogarth, Watson, Walsh, Fitzgerald, Joyce and Louis Johnson Cool. Oliver Greetham sadly has retired after starting so well for the S8 racing team. Teddy Pritchard Williams we saw go out, and Tyler Reid also has gone out. We are now in to the middle part of this race, and Gus Lawrence still leads. So Lawrence, driver number 5 from West Tilbury. Drivers of the karting fans of a certain age will remember Tilbury with a very, very fond, Castrol R-filled eye. Down at Tilbury Docks, that's where champions were all made and arguments were sorted out in the car park, well and truly.
Sparky Eagle joins the chat saying hopefully Fleming can catch them.
Well, Sparky believes.
Yeah, Sparky believes. He's wanting these three to battle, but at the moment they are not battling because they are working together, the frenemies, to pull away from the danger that is the PF plate of Thomas Fleming. Marshall as well there as well. Thomas Turner has moved up into P5. as well. One position down from when he was originally started, but is moving back up the order, working together. We'll keep an eye on the gap, but at the moment it's 1.5 seconds.
Yeah, fastest lap, Caleb Marshall, 57.70. He is in 6th position and has got a lot of work to do to try and catch him. That's a big gap. That's a big gap between the top 3. Although Fleming not out of this one yet. Yep, they do need to battle though to bring Fleming into contention. They've got 6 minutes to go, and again, this is smart racing from Dewey and from Platten and from Lawrence. Now Lawrence is defending. Lawrence is not going to attempt to defend, even if Dewey makes a move. Lawrence is going to just let him go because he, that's the way that these seniors drive. They do use the grey matter a little bit. Not much, just a little.
Just a schmickle.
Just a tad.
A little more than a smidge, that. 5.5 minutes to go, plus that one additional lap. These 3 breaking away from the pack. That gap has opened up more to 1.7 seconds.
Yep, and you can just see, so Dewey just following his wheel. They're towing each other around. Now Thomas Turner has got back on terms with the PF plate of Thomas Fleming, so Turner will maybe try and push the Dan Holland Racing cart as much as he can. As they come under the bridge, that's a good push from Turner on Fleming. Louis Westover is right there as well, the 3rd cart in the 2nd group, and also joining the party behind them are Caleb Marshall and again Caden McQueen in 8th position. Then is the first real gap back to Lucas Ellingham in 9th. Turner passes Fleming for 4th place.
Let's see what happens here. Down the inside there, once more goes Platten on Dewey. Dewey now down into 3rd. 5-second time penalty though for Darrell DeLay on the 1:4.14.
The artist formerly known as Darrell Taylor.
Yes, that is a shame there. Currently, where is Darrell DeLay on? He is in 15th place at the moment. So 4.5 minutes to go. Over the start-finish line they go. Gus Lawrence now with a small advantage, 0.4 of a second, but Fleming still 2.85 seconds off this battle.
Platten made one move to pass Reggie Dewey. It cost them both about 10 cart lengths, and it's taken them nearly a lap to almost get it back, and they haven't got it back yet.
No, they haven't. Into the braking zone of hairpin 1. Again, all is calm at the top 3, waiting for that unwritten rule to come in. Wait for the last 2 laps before everything goes.
Oh yes, so they think there's less than 4 minutes to go. That is an awful long time in kart racing, an awful long time.
Look at Caden McQueen there, the number 6, right behind Thomas Turner there in P6. The driver had a brilliant season last year in the British Kart Championship season, and here at Kartmasters wanting to get up a little further, but they're also waiting for those front 3 to start battling, but these 2...
Fleming's defending, that's not going to help him. Castellinas a year ago, Caden McQueen went head-to-head with Danny Curl. Now he's up the inside, and he swoops past Thomas Turner. Wow, he just about made that a gap big enough to fit his Mad Croc through.
Oh, that was a good little lunge down the inside there. Down the inside again, though, goes Westover, the 2-3-2. Yeah, getting that job done. And look, you see the hand gestures from McQueen there, just saying it's fine. Go.
Westover just slid it in there, and Thomas Fleming got out of the gas. That almost was a huge teammate incident there. Westover just left his braking a fraction late, and luckily they both come out, although Fleming has now dropped back into the clutches of number 99, Lucas Ellingham. Here comes Ellingham in the Jack Tex Racing MS kart, and that's Caleb Marshall now trying to pick over the bones of that one.
Yeah, indeed, very close here for this pack, but this isn't even a podium battle.
McQueen is 4th, but he's 5 seconds behind the top 3.
So even if any of those top 3 got a penalty, they're still on the podium if they carry on pulling away.
Stand, 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go. This is the point of Kartmasters where I usually blow a gasket in the commentary box. The top 3 are making us wait, though. Lawrence, Platten and Dewey. They come to watch the 4th place battle go through hairpin number 1. The lead battle is going up the start-finish straight, and it's still just simmering along. No one has showed their full hand yet.
Not yet. I'll keep an eye on it out the window, but at the moment, with 90 seconds plus that 1 lap to go, we're watching here the battle for 5th place, currently being led by Thomas Turner. West over there just behind as well, and the 26 of Cole Kilner as well for Mick Barrett Racing. Coming into play here, out the final corner they go. McQueen leading the pack here, but has opened up a slight advantage now.
Yep. Well, McQueen 4th, Turner 5th. The leaders are coming down towards hairpin number 1. Oh, and I think with a minute to go, we've rung the dinner bell. It's game on at the front. There we are. We picked them up. It's still Lawrence leading. Dewey is
Dewey!
Oh, no! Platten goes through. Platten goes through. Dewey stuck it up the inside. Lawrence defended.
Oh my goodness me, that was a huge nose cone moment there, and that could end disaster for Dewey in this race. Oh goodness me.
Well, I mean, it's not over yet. We'll have to see.
Over.
We'll have to see, yes. The urge to lunge is strong, my Padawan. That's what Reggie was going through his mind.
Yes, it is right. What can Caden McQueen do? Because look, now he's closed up. The gap was 5 seconds. It's now only 2 seconds now. We've still got 2 laps to go. There was 15 seconds left on the board. We've still got 2 laps. My goodness me, it could all end in tears here for Senior X30. It's the final race of the weekend. 60 races completed so far. I am about at my wit's end after this 3 days, but here we go. Timer strikes 0. Platten leads from Lawrence, from Dewey, but Dewey potentially with a nose cone issue.
West over.
Yep, further back.
West over. Oh, Charlie Lamb gets a 5-second penalty. Harry Platten. So, go back to about 2014 when Harry Platten was part of the BRK team in Cadet Honda. He stayed with the BMR Restart team all the way through. His dad Ben has run him and has turned into an absolute superstar in karting. 3rd in last year's British Championship. Potentially now just 1 lap away from a GP plate. Platten leads Gus Lawrence by 9/10 of a second, with Reggie Dewey a further couple of tenths back, and then the back we'll be watching on screen for the lower positions. But Harry Platten is inching towards a victory. He comes into the first corner at the first hairpin and he's miles clear. Platten has got this, and he capitalised on that incident between Lawrence and Dewey.
Caden McQueen could still be in for a shot here for a podium if Dewey does get a nose cone and finishes less than 5 seconds down the road. But here, the number 3, Platten. He has had an absolutely fantastic day all the way through this weekend as well. Out of the final corner he goes. On to the start-finish straight. Checkered flag goes out to Harry Platten, the number 3. Gus Lawrence in 2nd, and Reggie Dewey, the privateer, crosses in 3rd place.
Well, what a drive from Harry Platten. What a race from Gus Lawrence. And what a drive. And there you go. Sportsmanship all around between the top 3. That is what you want to see. Now Caden McQueen comes in there. Harry Platten is going to be a very popular winner. We say that you look at the reaction of the other drivers that tell the story, and Harry Platten has just been congratulated by the 3 drivers he has just beaten to victory in the biggest single event of the year. Oh, number 94, Ben Watson. He's decided to park and watch the slow down lap from the field.
I think something broke.
Maybe something broke there, sadly. Harry Platten, Gus Lawrence and Reggie Dewey. Well, we've got Platten for the BMR Restart team, Lawrence for the PF International team, Reggie Dewey at the moment holding the candle for the privateers. You know, that is what you want to see. The 2 teams that fought, the 3 drivers that fought it out there, none of the biggest. But now let's have a look. We go.
We need to see if that nose cone is okay.
Oh,
he's gone past it.
He's gone past. There's a bit of a lively discussion there.